Hello everyone out there. Welcome to my Facebook Live today. I am Corinne Braxton and I'm coming to you live from Boca Grande, Florida. And today is February 10th, 2026. Let me see if I can find myself on my computer. So let's see, there we go. That was pretty fast today. So good to see you everyone. And when you are on, please, if you enjoy my videos, please give me a thumbs up, share, comment. I'd love to read where you're from and who's watching. So it says, oh, the broadcast was interrupted. I wonder what that means, huh? Hopefully you can all still see me. I don't know. You let me know if you can see me. Hey, Levon, good morning from Bozeman. Okay, now it's coming back on my iPad. It keeps saying it's interrupted, so I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear this morning, it looks like. Anyway, good. It is 62 degrees here. It's warming up in Florida. We've had a cold week. Terry's been building fires almost every night. And my brother-in-law and my sister Chris and her husband AJ have been here for the last week. And good morning, Denise. Good to see you. And now my cousin Dean and his wife Amy are here from Chicago area. So they're all staying at another place down on the island. But we all had breakfast with them. Again, we've just been doing lots of fun things. So we had breakfast this morning, and right now we have people walking through the house. A realtor called this morning at 8:30 and asked if they could show the house today at 11:45, which isn't right now. And I'm going like, hey, Jan, good morning. I know Terry's tells me this, and I'm going, oh, gee, our house is not even listed at this point, but we would, because we have another house under construction that we're remodeling, if you remember from last year. Anyway, it is, so we live in Bozeman, Montana, half the year or 3/4 of the year. It's 23 degrees there. And I've often said, hey, Cheryl, good to see you today. I've often said that I am colder in Florida than I am in Montana. And that's quite true. I wear more fleeces down here. And of course it's winter time. So, but it's beautiful today. It's sunny and warm, and I will put shorts on later today. I've already changed from long sleeves to short sleeves. So I'm wearing peacocks. So that should give you a clue. Thank you for sharing, Cheryl. So again, if you're just tuning in, I'm Corinne Braxton. I have 2 cards to show you today. They're fun folds. And I think we're going to just go right to that right away because we have so many things. Well, maybe I'll just talk about a few things real quick. Today is the last day for Paper Pumpkin subscribing. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that, Denise. Today's the last day, February 10th, and then they start shipping tomorrow. And this month is going to be an Easter. It coordinates with the Easter basket in our catalog, and it's really a fun. I'm going to work on that with my second card today. Also, those of you who ordered last month, this month it's like getting free money. Hey Carla, good to see you. You can redeem your coupons now. I love this. I mean, I ordered yesterday and it was like almost all free because I used my bonus coupons. I kept a written copy, and then I keep it on my iPad, and then I put it in my notes. Hey, Jeannie, good to see you. It's 16 there. Oh, my goodness. Also, I just copy and paste my coupons, so I still have quite a few left. It's Last Chance Products. That's happening right now, too. That just was refreshed last week. And then we have a brand new product of the month. Mine was supposed to arrive on Saturday, and today is Tuesday, and I still don't have it. But then, it takes weeks to get things here compared to other places. It seems like, hey, Roz, good to see you this morning. So it's a really nice set of DSP, I think. I've seen some nice examples with it. Hopefully it'll show up today. Who knows? So that's that. And we had some brand new products, some kits that showed up last week. So take a look at those. I love the kit collection. Those are all things that are happening. It's February is a short month, so don't let your coupons expire. That's important. Okay, let's turn the camera down. Oh, that paper pumpkin, they just keep getting better and better. And I love making alternative paper pumpkin cards. And those of you who subscribe with me for Paper Pumpkin, plus my team members, they get my collaboration. It's a PDF with 12 other ladies, demonstrators who also do alternatives. So that's really sort of a fun perk. So if you enjoy doing simple cards and then taking them a step up, Paper Pumpkin's a great thing to work with. It's a joining special month too. I'm going to show you the new stamping positioner. We're going to use that with my second card. So I'm going to show another example of using that too. I really like it. It's super simple. Okay, let's turn the camera down. Close your eyes. Here we go. Oops, didn't work. Wrong button. Here we go. Wrong button. And as you probably noticed, I'm wearing my glasses because I have a sty in my eye. Last week I had swelling and a black finger. My fingers are back to normal. So my swelling is going down. We're back to using the old medicine, my old blood pressure medicine. So I have to get an echocardiogram at the end of next week. And I have to have more blood work done, so we're just going to check things out. I don't know. We don't really know what was causing it. But anyway, I'm doing a little better. Don't have a black finger. And my swelling, I can get my shoes on again too. So that's good. I don't know what's happening to I think we lost our electricity this morning. And so I think that's probably Anyway, so these are the cards. I have a class that will be shipping out. It's a birthday class. Can you see? I'm going to move this up a little bit. So I will be shipping these out on Friday. There are 5 cards. And we're going to be making the 5th card today, but these are the other ones. This is the 5th card. This is a fun fold that we're going to be doing. This one's a fun fold also. So this is, it's up in the air. I've got it up in the air. It's an easel bookbinding easel card. And let's see if I can, I don't know. We'll just have to do this on the iPad, I guess. I'm just going to try one more thing here, see if I can get this to work. I don't know. We'll just... anyway, these are the cards. I will do most of the die cutting for you and the other work. You do have to cut your own designer paper. I will be giving you half a package. It's 12 by 12, and this paper is gorgeous. This is part of my birthday series class. So the class is $38 or $48 for shipping. So a total of $48 with the shipping, and you get these. It is I think a pretty cool. We always need masculine cards. You get these faux bronze pentagons, is what they're called. They're great. Hey Lisa, good to see you this morning, Lisa. And let's see, one's Jeannie. Yes, I know. I love that. Thank you. I feel fine this week. Last week it was a little iffy. It was a little scary. This week I feel great, except for my sty in my eye, and I have an antibiotic for that. So I had to call my doctor back in Montana for that. So, okay, and let's see once now. So that's what we are doing this week in the class. If you would like this class, would you please message me, or email me, or call me, and I will put you on the list. Okay, this is a really, really, really fun type of card. We're going to make 2 cards today. One is going to be Easter, and then this is the other one. And this is, I was sort of sorting through my cards here, and oh my goodness, I found this card that I made maybe last year, or I'm not sure, last fall. I'm not sure what it was, but I loved it. I saved it to use for a sample. This only has one layer, but anyway, we're not doing exactly the same. We're doing one with the step like this, and this is what it looks like when you stand it up, or like that. Okay, so I just thought that would be fun to use, and I like this type of variation. I'm going to put this down a little bit. Thank you for sharing, Carla. Thank you for sharing, Anne Louise. That's so great. Hey, Linda, good to see you this morning. Stacy, yeah, Linda's from Ohio. Stacy's from Florida. Denise is from Colorado. Okay, so this paper is so beautiful, and I think we always need cards for masculine. That's just a real common, note that everyone always says, I need cards for guys. Well, this set that we're using is called Nature's Symphony. So I love this set. It's in our mini catalog, and this is the die. I just can't say enough about it. It's a wonderful set. I think it's $46. It's in our mini catalog on page 38 and 39 and 40 and 41. And then there's also a scrapbooking. Hey, Joan, good to see you this morning. Kelly, you're sneaking in watching while you're at work, I guess. Okay, and Joan, where are you from? What state are you from? Okay, we're also using this. This is sort of it's not a sleeper, but it was a sleeper for me. The Boardwalk Fun and the dies. And I'll tell you what, I love that birthday. I love that celebrate. And that's in our mini catalog. And that is one that has some gorgeous DSP. And I done just a tiny bit with it. I don't even know where it is in the catalog. It's called, oh, here it is. It is on page 46 and 47. I just love the paper. And I honestly, when I saw this, I thought, I sure don't need something with a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel. I'm way beyond that anymore. Although I think it's perfect for people who love amusement parks and everything. But I love this birthday stamp. So I've mainly bought all of that for that. And I'm so glad because I love the stamp set now. Enjoy the ride. Happy birthday. But hey, sunshine, I just think it's a great stamp. And you will see me use this again because it is, I think, a great one. Okay, let's see once. We're going to make this card, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So Nature's Symphony, it's a $46 and for the bundle. That means you get both. You save. Okay, so how do you make this? Okay, well, this is going to be, we're going to start with and all of my measurements will be, I've already typed them up. So all you have to do is give me a three or 4 minutes after the video. 4 1/4 by 11, that's what this is. It's a top folding. So I'll post those as soon as the video is done. And then we're going to, this is the part that you're going, that's interesting. This is a panel that's 4 inches by 9 3/4. And I don't have any, I've made quite a few of these in the past 5 years probably. So, and then we're going to score it at 2 1/4 and 4 1/2. So let me just show you how that works out. And I like to use I just lost my little thing that goes, this little thing, it just fell out when I lifted this. So you're going to measure, it's 9 3/4, it's 4 inches, it's just a 1/4 inch smaller. Then I scored it at 2 1/4 and 4 1/2, and then I just folded it up like that. And this is all going to go, I don't like to lose those, a little bit it fell here in my chair. This is going on just like this, okay? And I'm going to I'll just put it on right now because it's just as simple as that. I'm going to get my adhesive, my seal, I have the busiest day today. It's sort of a, I don't, usually Tuesday is I try to keep it fairly free from my Facebook Live. We ended up going out to breakfast this morning. Now we're showing the house. And what do we have? Oh, and then my sister and husband and everyone and cousin, they're all coming over for dinner tonight. This is the designer paper, 3 3/4 by 5. It's so pretty. You could use either side. Well, we're going to use, I really like this light one. So we're going to use that. And I'm just going to set this aside. Where's my little chamois? I have a couple, oh, here they are. Under, not my chamois, my silicone mat. I'll just put it right there. And we're going to give this, put some adhesive on. So anyway, this one has like, it's sort of antique looking almost. So there we go. There we are. And now we need a piece that goes along here. And let's see once here if I can, if I mark that. Let me see what I got a piece. I do have it, but it's in my envelope here someplace. There it is. Okay, it's 2 inches by 3 3/4. We're going to take that off. And this is really quite an easy, you know me, I am all about easy fun-folds. I don't like to make complicated ones. I teach classes, so they have to be somewhat easy. And I have to think ahead of what am I going to be doing that I can handle making everything, and then people can handle following along with me and doing the same thing. So I've got some little white circles right there, and we're going to do some stamping. So this is going to stand up just like this. We're not going to put anything in there on this card, but you could for sure. We are going to do a greeting right there, and it's going to get covered up with our panel. So this is a panel. I've got a 3 3/4 white. I'm going to sponge on here, and then I've got a peacock piece. This is just a 1/4 inch bigger, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, like that. But let's do some sponging first before we do our stamping. So let me just do that and get it out of the way. And okay, there we go. Do you see this sponging? I just sort of did that as an afterthought. I thought it looked a little white. And so, are you selling your, yeah, we are selling our, I mean, we don't have it listed, but we are selling this house and moving down the street about 3 blocks. And my husband had found this last year, found a different house last year. We built this house, and we're rebuilding the other house too now. For a while, we were just going to move into it and do a little small remodel. Now it's been totally gutted and all that. Yes. So it's got a great view for sure. Okay, this is the big stamp we're using, and that'll be so it was sort of quite a deal last year. It was like a week before we went back to Montana. And anyway, so I had to pack up my craft room. My cleaning lady packed up the rest. Oh my goodness, it was not. So I'm just going to make little circles here. I'm going to put a little bit of Lost Lagoon, because this paper has Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. So I'm just doing little circles just to give it a little bit of color. I think that's pretty good. You always want to tap it off on some grid paper or something, or scrap paper. Okay, and that looks good just like that. And now we're going to add our Secret Sea. That's one of the colors that's in here. Secret Sea. Do you see this? This is the Secret Sea. It's almost I love Secret Sea. It's a great color. So let's see, once we're going to stamp on that with some Secret Sea and put my grid paper away and bring in my chamois, my piercing mats. So we're going to do that, and we're going to ink up our stamp. I think what we're going to do is stamp it on the envelope first. Let's do that first, and then we'll do that. So So, there we go. So the latest news that we've been, is for our little grandson, our three grandchildren. I'm just going to put, so our one grandson, Max, they're all motocross racing, and he got a concussion this week. They're homeschooling, and they're in Florida, and for this semester. And John is our youngest son. There's our envelope. And they've been staying, they go to Gainesville for motocross. And so anyway, on Saturday, or I can't remember what Saturday, yes, our grandson Max, Bo, and Kate were all racing. And, well, not Bo, because a week ago, Bo decided not to race anymore. He thought it was too dangerous, and so he's not racing. So he's 12. Max is 13, so 6th and 7th grade, and Kate's in 4th grade. And so Bo gave up racing a week ago because he felt like it was too dangerous. And then Max got hurt this weekend. They took him to, we're going to just stamp this in the Secret C. They took him to, by ambulance to the hospital. And there we go. And isn't that pretty? And then yesterday they spent the day at Mayo Clinic in Gainesville, Florida with him. He has a mild concussion, and so he can't race for a while. And I would probably give up racing completely. And anyway, he is quite sleepy, but I guess he's going to be okay. He has to go through some physical therapy, just like his grandma. So anyway, only I don't do my physical therapy for a concussion. But Terry and I are not real happy about the whole motocross thing with our kids, but they've made that decision. And anyway, that's the way it is. This is going to go on here like this, and hopefully, and pray for safety and good healing. That's going on there. We're gonna stamp the "You Make Me Smile." That is one of the stamps that is in this. So in this set, there are several leaves. "You Make Me Smile" to a great guy. I love that. I'm using that on a lot of cards. But I want to use that thank you. So I want to use the words "Happy Birthday" on the inside. So we're going to make "You Make Me Smile," just like that. And I love the Secret C. I just think it's one of the prettiest things ever. And let's see, what else do we need to do on here? Oh, you're going to do "Happy Birthday." So my Easter card is going to have a piece in the middle. So this is going on there. Happy birthday, and that. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use this up here. There we go. And then we're going to get our Lost Lagoon out again. And this time we're going to stamp this pretty little small leaf in Lost Lagoon. And there we go. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. And this card, it's pretty easy. Looks like I forgot some ribbon here, but I can just reach in my drawer and get that because it's not far. There's also a really cool stamp set. This little one in the set looks like could be dirt or something, or grunge is what it is. Let me see if I can find a card that I use that on. I used it on some for sure. So here on this one, this one has the grunge in there. Let's see, this one has this "To a Great Guy," and it has the sprig. And then these all have die cuts that I have done for you. And actually my sister helped me with some of those too, and my brother-in-law, he was pretty handy that way. So, okay, let's get this out of the way, and let's put it together. So all of our stamping is finished for now. I'll probably lose things. Okay, let's see. Once our envelope is right there and our card goes together like this. Just as simple. This is really a very basic kind of card. It just has a little bit of extra. So I'm going to put this on there, a 1/4 inch border. And now this is going to go right. I'm going to set that there. And this is going on right here along the bottom. But I want to use my Seal Plus, the stickiest. Thank you for sharing, Roz. My very stickiest, but I have to have a gentle hand because I'm sort of a fast stamper. I like to go really fast, and then sometimes I tear things if I go too fast. So I just put it on there, and then I'm going to close it up so it all has an equal border like that. Isn't that pretty? You could make this card too without the easel part, but I just think it's sort of cool to have that. Now we're going to put on this happy birthday. I'm going to switch back to my seal, because in case I make a mistake, this one is a little more removable. I want this to go right back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of hold it in place so it doesn't show. This is that, so there we go, just like that. And that looks pretty decent. That looks good, I think. This is one of the textured note cards. Textured. It is one of my favorites. I didn't think they would ever retire it, and now it's on the last chance list. And it's on low inventory. If you don't have that set of dies, oh, those stitched rectangle dies are really great. I love that set, and I was really disappointed because I use it a lot, and you're going to see me use it for a while. Okay, now we need to put our little, let's see, where do I have my little envelope of pieces? I don't know where it is. Someplace here. I don't know where that is, my little, oh, there it is, okay. Let's see if I can find. And I can't find my circle punch, so I'm going to go check while you are just watching. I'm going to go find that punch, and I'm going to punch it out. So we're here in my drawer, and 1 1/4. So it's 1 1/4 inch circle punch. These are all, this is the white stitched, and we're going to, on this other one I used the peacock, but we're going to use the paper this time. So I'm just going to go like this. There we have it. And that's the 1 1/4 inch, oh, 1 3/4, sorry about that. And there we go. Thank you for sharing, Roz. I'm going to just add that to that circle. And I know I punched those out for you because I remember doing it. That's an extra piece. And here's another envelope that I covered for a different card. Let me see once here. Now we're going to add a little bit of ribbon. This is the cloud cover. Some of the prettiest ribbon that we have. It's an online exclusive. It is called, what is it called? Cloud Cover. Cloud Cover textured ribbon. Oh, it is beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to cut that. And this comes with an online suite that we did last week or so. Can't remember exactly when we did it. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. It's a little bit much. There we go. Okay, so that's all done. And this is going to go right behind. I appreciate you sharing. That's so nice of you all. And if you enjoy the videos, I always appreciate a thumbs up too. I'm going to add a little bit of I'm going to put on the left side, I'm going to put some Seal Plus on there so the ribbon will stick to that, just like that. Oops, just like that. That's all I do. And then I can use my dimensionals to pop that up. I'm going to just pop that up with a couple of dimensionals like this. And let's take those off. You can take them off with your fingernails too, of course. That's just the way I like it. It's faster that way for me. Okay, we'll just make sure everything is nice and straight. So if you would like this 5 set of cards and tutorials and half package of paper, let me know. I'd love to add you to my list. I will be mailing these out on Friday. So there is our card. You make me smile. Happy birthday. And let's add some gems now. These are, you get a whole package of the gems in the kit. Thank you, Denise. Hey, Valerie. Good to see you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, we're going to put 2 of these pentagons down here. And could put, I think we're going to stick with what I did before. 2 more, 2 right there. I'm going to put a small one right here. There we go. And our card is all finished, just like that. And our envelope is right there. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I hope you do too. So I think it's a great card. Not too hard either. So here's the other one that I made. It's identical to that. We could have changed it up a little bit, but we didn't on this one. So that's great. Let's move on. Let's see what's this. So again, this is the Nature's Walk, and this is the class that I have that will be for this Friday. It's a birthday class, all birthday cards. Oh, thank you, Roz. I appreciate that. So now we are going to move on to, what are we moving on to? Easter. Oh, so this is a paper that we're going to be using, and it is called Mixed Patterns. It's pretty cool. It's not part of the Easter. It's all of these papers are designed to go with other DSP that's in our catalog. Thank you, Levon. Thank you, Carla. Oh, I appreciate that a lot. So these are so pretty, and this is I love this balmy blue and white. I just thought it was great for the Easter, and this is we're going to mix and match this with this. Now, this green one would have worked also for the other paper, for the, so you sort of, it's so interesting because, like, this is the designer paper that I just used, and you could use this one because that coordinates, and let's see what else does. This one coordinates with this one, and then, each one is sort of different. That looks like it has the secret C. That may be good too. Anyway, so that's what we're using. That's on page 65. And then we are also using the Easter set. Let's see, what page is that? Here we go. I need to get a different catalog. I know I have more catalogs, and here's the Easter set. It is on page 34 and 35 and is quite adorable. This paper is quite different. It's really glossy and a little bit heavier than anything we've ever had before. The Easter stamp and the dies are terrific. We have some balmy blue ribbon that goes with it. So this is all part of this Easter. And next week is my Easter spring class. So that's why I'm sort of showing you that now. And then next week we're going to be working on something with that. Okay, let's see once. We're going to be using the Easter Basket stamp set, this paper and the other paper, Easter Basket, and I've got 2 of the die cuts because I'll tell you what, quite honestly, it takes, I have a die cutting helper when I'm back in Montana, but here I do not. And so it takes me, it's to do a lot of die cutting, and there's sort of a lot of work in it. Anyway, and I always appreciate when someone helps me with it too. So this is the card. This is the Happy Easter card. I think anyone would enjoy this. It's got a piece in the middle, inside, and it stands up like this. but you can, you can see it now on camera like that a little bit better. So this is a regular easel, and then we're going to a regular top folding, and then the easel is on there like that. So it goes like this. There's a 4 1/4, just like on the last one. I better start over here. So you don't, if you want to do a screenshot. Of course, I have all these typed up, and you can see them under more at the end. And actually, these are pretty much the same. Although I did it again. But it's the same template, okay? So there is our top folding, and then our inside is 4. Let's just put that on there right away so that I can, I don't lose it later on. We'll just do that. You might want to stamp first, but we're just going to do it this way just to get it out of the way. There we go. And I've got a carrot there. So this is our card. This is where we're going. This is the designer paper. It's 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to and then we're going to add it to this white easel. This is the same. So this is the same as I just showed you with the scoreboard. 4 inches by 9 3/4. I scored it at 2 1/4 and 4 1/2. This is a really easy way to do this. But it has to be, it can't be 10 inches. It has to be 4 inches by 4 3/4. It has to fold up just to make 4 inches, like 5 1/4 all at the bottom. So let's just put that on. A typical mat would be 4 by 5 1/4, and that's what this is. But it just has an extra piece. So it takes up a little bit more cardstock of yours. But why do we buy cardstock except to use it? Instead of hoarding it, we should be using our papers and our design. I don't know how many of you will like something so much that you just save that designer paper, and then 3 or 4 years later you throw it away because it's sort of old or it's not the right style anymore. But there we go. And there is our, oh, you love that paper. Yes, I do too. Thank you, Jeannie. Okay, there we go. And let's see, what do we have on the bottom? So on the bottom, I thought we could do either this one. Oop, I just got stuck my fingers in some little sticky Easter eggs. That's the plaid I use. There's the other side of that. We could use that if we want. I don't think we're going to because I've got something else in mind. This is the other one like that. We'll just try this one, I think, this time. It's 2 inches by 3 3/4. That's the glossy, and that's the plain side. Okay, I think I'm going to use my Seal Plus, because anytime you have glossy, it takes more. You could use your tear tape if you don't, but it takes a lot of adhesive when something is glossy or glittery. I'm just going to put it on like that. Okay. I'll save this piece. I like this one even better, I think, but it just shows you a little bit of difference. We're going to be using our gems. These are the cute little Easter eggs, and these come with the class too next week. So like that. We're going to use a little white mat. That's going to be 3 by 4. I love that measurement, 3 by 4, because you can get a lot out of one sheet. It's really easy for people to cut. Look, there's a little gem that's stuck. And my blue is balmy blue this time, is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's just put those over here. And I'm going to show you, not the Stamparettas, the Stamp Positioner. So we're going to do a little sponging again. So we're going to do some stamping and some sponging. Got my balmy blue ink out. We're going to do that. I like to get my grid paper underneath it because you want to make sure you stamp, ink it up really well. This is the smaller size. I don't have as many brushes here in Florida as I do in Montana. But So I only had a small one here. Oh, it's a little darker than I wanted. But let's see. I don't know. It might be a little too dark. I think I'll turn it over. Let's ink it up again. Let's get some of that ink off. And now let's make just a light. There, that's better, I think. We don't want to have it too dark. Okay, now we're going to do some stamping. We're going to do Happy Easter. Oh, I'm glad you do. Okay, we're going to do Happy Easter. I love this big stamp. Happy Easter. This would be a great one on the stamping positioner. Happy Easter, Happy Easter. You could do a, like that. I just inked up this balmy blue because it was so dry. And we're going to do Easter's on its way. Does it say there? Or hello to, let's do Easter. Oh, we could do, just put that right there. Easter's on its way. Wait, we're going to do, I think we'll do spring is, hello, spring. Hello, spring. And then we could even do, I don't know if that's overkill. Maybe Easter's on its way. We'll just try it. Might be too much, but I think it's okay. And that's that. And then we can put a little bunny rabbit. We're going to put a little bunny right down there in the corner. That balmy blue is just so pretty. Then I think what we're going to do is switch to our basic gray. And we're going to stamp. I'm going to show you how to use this new positioner again. Oh, and I forgot to put the bow on, and I meant to do that in the beginning, right here. It's going to go right there, like that. Well, I'll just set it right there, and we'll see. We're going to stick it in there somehow. Okay, what we have to do now is, let's put this over here so we don't lose it. I have a very small space right here. And yeah, it's really easy to lose things. I know you're going like, how can you lose things? Well, you just sort of do. Just set that aside, and we're going to do some stamping here. I already did I fussy cut this. Do you see how I sort of tuck things in there? This paper also has some little panels that are like that. It's sort of cool. So I took a piece like this, and maybe I did not fussy cut it already. I thought I did. But it's going to go like this. Well, we'll just do this one. I don't know. I was positive I did that for you, so I wouldn't have to do it. But we will just redo it. And let's see. Let me take a look at this. And I think I'm going to just go like this. We're going to just do it really quickly. I know I very vividly remember doing this, but somehow it's not in my package. So I'm just very, very quickly fussy cutting around some of these images and like that. And now we're going to turn our card. This is going to go on here like this. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to just mark that. And I'm going to cut it with my snips. Let's see if that's straight. I don't know. It's not. I think I can probably see better if I do it this way. Because of the sty in my eye, I can't wear my contacts. So I have to wear my glasses. I can't see as well with my glasses. I mean, I've worn glasses since I was in 2nd grade. So I'm going to put some in contacts probably since I was in 8th grade. I'm going to just put some of this adhesive along the bottom. I'm sort of leaving this open along the top. So you're getting lots of information today about me, aren't you? About our family. There we go. Okay, so I've got a little bit of loose space to tuck these bunnies in that we're going to do in just a second. Let's see if we can maybe we'll do something different. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, just like that. That'll work. I'm glad I thought of that. I tied a bow in the middle of I love this gingham ribbon. It goes with this Easter suite. And I'm going to tie it around. I'm going to just put it on the back. I know this is wasteful, but that's not what I was planning to do with it. I was going to wrap it all the way around. So I'm going to put that on there like that. And I'm going to cut this off with my ribbon scissors. And because this is not going to show anyway. I still have a piece here that I can tie something. So I'm going to get that. And okay, so that'll be cute that way, I think. Really, that'll be good. So we're going to put some adhesive right here. You can put it at the bottom of this also, but that's just sort of what I do because I'm sort of a faster stamp. I don't want to put it up too high on the back of that. Okay, there we have that. I think that looks good so far. Let's just set that aside, and now we're going to do our little bunnies. Okay, let's see what's here. Let's get our little stamping positioner out. And this is it. Here, it comes apart like this. We have two strong magnets that have a little coating on it. And we have this big plate, and then we have the small, not a hinge plate, but it's got holes, and we can do tile. And I've done that a little bit. Anyway, it's really a great, and this is a free, this whole value is $50, and you get it free with a $99 joining offer. For $99, what I'm doing is I die cut. This is the way I do this. You die cut the template, and I save this. I write the word save on it, and I will keep this in my stamp case. I'm going to leave the other one on. Okay, I'm going to put this one on. It's a little bit off. I'm going to try to do a little better this time. I'm going to put that in there so it doesn't move. And then I'm going to hinge this on these little pegs, press down, and now that's going to pick that up. And I have it right in that little place. There is I can't see very well. I can't see. Let's see if I have this in the right place now. So I'm going to have to pull this closer to me for a minute. I'm sort of covering it up with because I cannot see. Well, I don't know if this is going to work now that I've moved everything around so much. Let's see what's here. There we go. I'm going to move these up. You can pick these up so easily. Okay, so we're going to just try this. We're going to give it a shot and see if it works. I'm going to just press it down before I put the little die cuts in. I'm just going to hold it up and I'm going to ink it up, stamp it up. I think that's how Shelley Gardner, the founder of Stampin' Up, how she chose the name, Stamp It Up. So I'm going to stamp that up and you just press down. Let's see if I think it's going to work. Let's see once. It's hard to know because I moved it out of that little position. If not, we can always start over. Okay, I don't know if it's going to work or not because I can't see very well. Oops, now I've got my thumb in there too. Okay, there we go. I'm going to ink that up. Put this in the little holes. Press down. And let's see how it did. Oh, it didn't do very well. But that's because I shifted this around. Let's see once. And you know, you're going to be able to, you could take this off too, and then you could maybe see better, but you put it in here like that. And then you just, okay. But anyway, you get the gist of this. I've got it in the wrong way. It goes in there like this, in that corner, that little notch. And then you press it down and you put your little pieces in. And what's the advantage of this? The advantage is that you can cut all kinds of, you can always cut at least 2 pages of white paper with a die cut. So I really like that a lot. And now you don't have to do it, you know, you're going to put these little holes go like this. There we go. And then this, you could also line it up like that and put everything on. So that's how that works. It works. I am sorry that I really messed up, but then that's because I can't see without my contacts very well. Anyway, you get the gist of it, I think. And these magnets are super. You can put them together. Look at if they, like when we had the Stamparatus, you know, if the magnets touched, they would shatter. These just pull apart. They've got little tabs on them. They work really, really well. So I'm going to save that, and then next time I can realign that. So, but you can also, you know, you can also do your stamping on your piercing mat. You know, you've watched me do this many, many times, where we take our little bunnies and we just, you can see them and you can stamp them easily like that with your stamp, with your clear block. I love our clear blocks. Let's add a little bit of pink and some blends. I see I'm doing, what am I using here? Light Flirty Flamingo. And I'm just going to put a little bit. So now I have to take my glasses off, right? So I'm gonna, usually when I'm wearing my contacts, I'm gonna put a little dot of pink right in the cheeks. I'm gonna color the nose. Just gonna color a little bit of that ear and put a little pink cheek there. That little pink dot, and it is literally a dot. It is great. It's a cool little thing. You could do the tail. The tail would probably be white, but you could make it pink if you wanted. You can add a little bit of Wink of Stella if you want to the ears and to the rabbit. This is just the cutest little set. Let's see, once, and you could put a carrot in there. I already colored this, but you could put a carrot in here like that if you wanted to. We'll just do that. We can just add a little bit of a dimensional to that. I'm going to just cut off a little tiny dimensional. Well, an end piece of the dimensional, like that. So, okay. Thank you for sticking with me on all of these as I sort of go through it. Okay, we've got a bunch of bunnies cut. I've got more cut. Got to cut some more for next week's class. And now let's finish this up with our card, and you're going to see how we're going to end up. It's a pretty, I think this paper is gorgeous. We're going to put our little bunnies on. This one is going to go on the top. I always like to have things look to the middle. I don't like to have them. This really would bother me if that bunny would be looking off like that. I'm going to put him on the left. He's going to go, he's going to go right there. And then this bunny is going to go down here. And they look toward each other. That's what I like. I learned that back when I was in college, in my audiovisual classes. So how you do that with photos or I'm going to tuck this underneath the flowers like this. So I know a lot of him is getting cut off, but that flower just happened to be big. And then this one's going to get dimensionals. So we're going to put some dimensionals on that. And we're almost finished with this. So how many of you have bought this Easter paper and this stamp? I hope that you will. So far it's still available, but I'm waiting for it to go and unavailable any day now. Let's see if we can find my gems. I've gotten up stuck to them a couple times. And here they are. And we have yellow. Let's see what's. So we have lemon, lolly, balmy blue. And then these are like little Easter eggs. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I appreciate that so much. So on this one, my sample card, I put little Easter eggs right there. But this one I'm not going to because I put the carrot on it. And let's see what else I can do here. Let's see once. I think we'll put, I'm going to put a blue one right. Oh, there looks like a little dot of something. I'm going to just do that. And I'm going to put a pink egg right there. And then I'm going to put another pink egg. We're going to put that down here on the bottom. No. Maybe I'll put it right by his hand. Right there by the hand of the little bunny. And there is our Easter card. I think it's just as sweet as can be. I thought about taking this panel and cutting it in half. I think that would work really well too. You could do that. Can you visualize that? Thank you, Susan, for sharing. Appreciate that. And there we have it. I sort of like that really well. I almost like it better than this one with the plaid. I used that really soft right there. And then on the inside we have, hello spring, it's Easter's on its way. And this one I just used Easter's on its way. And we have a card that, look at how it could stand up on, well, you wouldn't stand it that way, but you can see what I'm doing. But it would stand this way on your mantle or on your shelf or ledge or whatever you have. So, okay, let's move on and see what else we have. Remember, again, so I have my class this Friday. If you're interested, it's the masculine birthday cards. It's using the Nature's Wonder, like the stamp we did first. And then next week's class is the Easter. And so if your order gets to be $75, before shipping, before you use your coupons, you get this free set of paper. This is the product of the month. It will go through this short month of February 28th, and then it'll end. Let's see once. Don't forget about Last Chance. Oh, those wonderful textured note dies are on there. I was so sad. Thank you today, Stacy. Appreciate that. Don't forget to redeem your bonus coupons. And what else do we have? Oh, the joining special, of course. I would love to have you on my team. Love to have you. You can join even if you can be a hobby demonstrator and just get the 20%. You can join if you want to start a business and sell to your friends or family. But anyway, I'd love to have you. Our Simply Creative Girls team. This is the Paper Pumpkin. This ends today. So if you haven't subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, please do that by tonight. And then tomorrow they start shipping. Next month, it's the hummingbirds. And there's also an extra die set. It's $12, maybe it's $13, that comes with all it. It's to match all three of those paper pumpkins for 3 months. Let's turn the camera. Close your eyes. There we go. And we are back, and we made it through. Somehow, I don't know. My iPad's working now. It wasn't working in the beginning, but who knows. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Please keep our grandchildren in your prayers. We've had 2 grandchildren now with concussions already, motocrossing. Seems so ridiculous to us, but anyway, we're older and they're young and they all want to do this. So anyway, God bless them all. Keep them safe for sure. If you have any questions about joining and would like to buy that starter kit, it's $99. You get to choose $125 worth of product. Plus you get the free stamp positioner, and you get a free 8-pack of catalogs. You get free shipping. It's a great deal. It's always a great deal. I would love to have you join our family of simply creative girls. It could be a guy too. Thank you, Roz. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were inspired. Okay, that's it for today. I went a little bit long, so I hope you all have a great day. Have a creative day if you can. I hope you stay warm wherever you are. It's finally warming up here in Florida. It's probably, hopefully in Montana we're getting some snow because it has been a sort of a snowless winter. Been warm there, cold here. Okay, that's it for today. I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.